Okay, just a second, gotta check some volume and stuff. Gotta make sure the live stream's actually popping off on YouTube. Waiting for the notification to tell me. It's not saying nothing so far. Okay, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hold up. Okay, let me 1 second here. Mic. Just mic level. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. So this is good. So, a couple things. Bring it a little closer. A couple things. I didn't know that I didn't finish this patch. So my bad on that. Patch 7.5 came out. Wait, is it 7.5? Yeah. 7.5 came out. So I'm gonna finish up 7.4 and then go ahead and do 7.5. And then also, for some reason, I feel like I'm getting sick. So sorry for the breathing. I'll try not to be breathing in the mic. One of my nostrils is stopped up. Throat's a little doing something weird. So. Anyway, here we go. So, welcome back, viewers. I sort of kind of forgot. We're in Trino. Yeah. Okay. We had to do the dungeon and okay, and then Crow I think saved. Alright, well we'll see what happens. Alright, and Crow, what you got? That must be a Lemul. Heavens, I can smell the herbal aroma from here. Gratia? None of the locals we passed appear terribly distressed. As Fiend surmised, incursions must be a common occurrence. Why, if it isn't our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. I'm sorry for the sniffing. Like I said, what about nostril? One's running and one's stopped up, so sorry about that. You want me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you right. Just tip it down your throat. Oh no. In this game, drinking stuff is always dangerous. It won't hurt. You have my word. But since it's your first cup, maybe don't stray too far before you drink it. Oh, and don't turn your back. For best results, you understand. She wants to make sure you drink it. Oh my goodness, look at my inventory. I don't know why I have all this stuff in here. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. Crazy. Anyways, let's do that another time. I thought they did something with the dyes. Right? I heard they did something with the dyes where... Okay, anyways, moving on. Sorry. Sleepless Rhapsody. Bottoms up.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
It's shower delicious. Yup.
That means it's working.
Good. Wait a minute. Was that
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me. I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there is no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
It's a
Our
wonder
Malala
drink.
ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Okay, that was a short, quick scene. Sorry, trying to get comfortable. Well, not too close. Y'all hear me. My nose is all stopped up and throat swelling a little bit. My breathing's all heavy in the mic. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lamo. That was me announcing our victory early. As his grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. So it's a dude, apparently. Looks like a girl. I hate it. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Spell speed. Skill speed. Not that I'm gonna use it. Okay. See how drinking that will be unifying. It is impressive that they have maintained the tradition here, so far from the Malala native lands. Given its ability to counteract lightning's influence on the body, that remedy could be of use to the people of Alexandria as well. I'm certain Lamol would be more than happy to offer it to them. Around the city. Blow my nose. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind, and you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry. Of course you're sure. It would be rude for me to doubt you. It's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that it must come as something of a shock. But this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. It might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, we'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. Would appreciate that. Thank you, Limo. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this match. I'll deliver some to Town Hall so you can attend to the areas you haven't seen yet. Got it. Get it? Got it? Good. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. About to sneeze. Bleh. Okay. Who's that? I thought I heard somebody say something. Okay. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? I'm sure they didn't have the pouring liquid into a cup. I haven't had my fill of conversation yet. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let me divide this up. Sorry, I keep feeling like I'm about to sneeze. Why don't you make the rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall attend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. Look, stadium. Okay. Oh, you can actually ride your mount. Have a lot. Guitar grab me a cough drop. I'm gonna mute it real quick. Alright. Huh? Aren't they on the counter? Didn't I? Must be one of those visitors Lamont mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy for my troubles. I brought on the 11 sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go any outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. The beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. Were they not on the counter? Weren't they on the counter?
Huh?
Weren't they on the counter?
Mama kept saying they're on the
Oh, they were on the counter.
yeah, they were.
Yeah. Let me get like two. Let me get like two more. Thanks. Also, can you bring the tissue off the table? The nose is going crazy. Alright. Here's that Mighty Monster Slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. Sorry, no voices today, folks. My nose and throat are jacked up, but I don't get that. Thank you. Mute it real quick and blow my nose. Hold up. Okay. Pop me in a cock drop right quick like. Okay. And you've brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you, I'm dead on my feet after the battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful applications of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. The other babies are at their nanas. So, and I haven't live streamed in, well, it was 7.4, so like 3 months. So, very busy. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? It's some Sleepless Rhapsody. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many hives as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. So they get seeds out the stomach, out the excrement. The reason why I know that is because we have some trees growing behind our fence, and it's messing up our pipes. So we've had our pipes clog up. I'm like, where all these trees come from? And the dude that helped clear out the pipes, he was saying that bird poop has seeds in it, and those seeds turn into trees. And trees grow roots, and roots mess up your pipes. So between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from the moles. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds.
Oh, sorry.
The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth.
There's a delay in my
Then there are the
AirPods.
symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any of the other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Is all the matter, Lummel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere.
Lummo?
I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Nice.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
He's excited.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
It's broke. That's broke. It's broke. Broke. That's not gonna make it work. Now it's broke.
No, she's going to kill me!
Who's she?
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
Sister.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying.
He needs backup.
Please, I beg you, please.
I suppose that's that then.
Saving lives. E-Rock Liddell. From fiends and sisters. She fierce. There she is. Okay, she looks more feminine. The mole is sweating rather profusely. When we meet an engineer from some distant land, I can't help but wish to introduce them to our friends at the ironworks. Such a firestorm of questions there would be.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
We're saving your brother from your wrath. Drink on my drink.
Lummel, what did you do?
She knows.
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
Super prostrate.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Tan his
Please,
hide.
don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
We did.
Just
One
the
fell
one.
swoop.
Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again.
Nice.
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the line, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany him?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Alpha known Alizé, maybe. Totally forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. Yeah. Now who needs the manners talk? I'm Kryle, this is Iraq. Accompanying Lemol is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volumes of fixes that need making in is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. She's got that whatchamacallit. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharge ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lemol has managed to break it yet again... I do have this, though. Toss some at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. No, just let me give them the sword. So, we needn't fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. Well, want to split up again and cover more ground? Are you ready to go? Blow my nose again. Blow my nose again, I'm gonna mute it. Okay. You might give me one of them sniffer things. Where the sprites at, cuz? There's one. There's two. Prepare yourself. No, don't run away. Excuse me. Cough drops. See, yeah. Bleh. Blow my nose to the. It's weird too. It just all of a sudden came on. I've been okay for the majority of the day, but. The next cutscene, I might go ahead and go give you a little thing you sniff. Definitely will clear up my nose. Sorry, I haven't really been looking around. By the way, Trino is a city where it's always night in Final Fantasy IX, and so is the Mist Continent. It's also in Final Fantasy IX. So you're back. Were there many sprites? Like 3 or 4. Just a handful on your route then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Give me that money, cuz. I'll make room in my inventory. Saying I got 2 spots left and I'll be full. Krau's taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of the town hall. Oh, Cryo! I think that's where we fought that horse boss with electricity. I think. Was it a horse boss? I can't remember now. No, it was an eagle. It flew. I think. I can't remember. It was 3 months ago, I can't remember. You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Ulta can help you with. Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I'm looking for a friend of mine. It's more descriptive. I presume you mean Cryo. Had a great old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved me hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Sorry, doing the voice and reading it. Some of those words. A bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. It had been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Maya Lee. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off toward the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though, and I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. I've been working on that accent. It's not very good, but it's better than when I first started. Me pot of gold. Why's she sitting on the bench? Is this a cutscene part? Looks like it is. It's got some cinematic to it.
Ah.
It is.
Were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear? The source, and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with, but I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been.
And now that you have... Okay, sorry, I just got back. I have been listening through my AirPods, though.
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Ooh, these little menthol little sticks. Sorry, I know the cutscene's serious. And I'm gonna give it some real commentary here in just a minute, but these little menthol sticks, man, they burn, but it feels like it helps. Woo! Woo! Whoa! It burns! Oh, woo! Alright. Hold on. How about Steve? I think I... Never mind, it went away. It went away. Okay. I might be thinking, why are you trying to force yourself to stream? Because I'd be doing this anyway. Even if I was streaming it, I'd be playing. Oh, I said they're doing her feet. My wife's doing her feet. The baby's at the Nana's. Because Tara's in there watching TV with the wife. I ain't streamed in 3 months. I've hardly played at all. So, I'm trying to get me one good stream session in. And then probably take another 3-month break. Okay, thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now. Whatever it may be. Oh yeah, so just commentating on what she said. Yeah, she feels torn between Eorzea and then the place where she originates. But you know, And really it's up to her. You know? It's not like the Scions won't understand. You'd be leaving Grahatia with all that work, though. They do need help. But they've been, you know, doing their thing for a long time now. So I don't see why we can't come help out like we did on the first. Like all the Scions show up, you know, if possible. So thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Ayane, waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. And one more cough drop left. So yeah, I mean, this looks very similar to Trino and Final Fantasy IX. The water and the built art style. Final Fantasy IX is probably maybe my third favorite Final Fantasy game. 7 is definitely my first, and I like 8 a lot. So, I mean, I played 9, of course, and sorry, and I mean offline Final Fantasies. Alright. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. And now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble, unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
I like this music.
Oh, yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hune and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. But Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question?
No, you may not.
We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
Time out. Time out. So, we just got a fan fest, and we found out that the next expansion is called Evercold. And it shows this whole world covered in ice. And she's talking about the Golden Gate, opening it up, and finding her homeland restored, she wants to know if she would go back. So this is like a step further back for Cryo, because she sees her people are here in Trino, and she's not in Trino anymore. She's in Eorzea, and so she's trying to see if Iani, I keep forgetting how they pronounce it. If she would go back to her original reflection, and based on that answer, Ralph will think about does she want to return to Trino from Eorzea. So, interesting. But my main point is the next expansion is called Evercold. There's a lot of ice and stuff, so makes me wonder if that's. I don't see how we're not going there, you know, if it's showing all that. So, interesting.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
So, boom. And that's what I said earlier. Yeah, Cryo was raised in Eorzea. So, but not only that, coming back to Trino is not a safe place. It's not a, what'd she say? Summer paradise or something like that. So it's not quite the same, you know, parallel. But anyways,
Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
so on that end, she loves Trino, even though it would be in a worse position than this Evercold place. So she, Cross, should love Eorzea. And I thought the same too.
Do you know what the speakers did when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
And Growl can still help, you know, in staying in Eorzea.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Last cough drop. I saved it for you, Cryle. Iani, Ayane. I need to clean out my stuff. Toward trouble. There's more items coming. Earlier, he said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Woo! Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Mayali's curiosity is sated? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I should love to go straight away, but we are waiting for Raha's return. As we speak, Mayali herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Look, Stella, I know you like me and stuff, cuz, but that you ain't gotta be all up on me, kid. I wasn't certain if we should divulge any information concerning the key, but Alexandria's present location is difficult to explain without mentioning it. Fortunately, it turned out for the best. This fiend has grown on me. I have in mind to re-establish diplomatic relations with Trino, but it goes without saying that there are logistical challenges given our respective locations. The least of these is that any travel would require passage through Tyrol. To begin with, I shall have to consult with Gassan and the vow of resolve. If the Milala arrived in Trino immediately after fleeing the source, I can understand how its mayor might be privy to the knowledge of the key, particularly when that mayor is a Milala herself.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Wait, what's happening? Oh.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed
Doom
to
train?
emergency shelter.
I've only seen Doom Train on FF8.
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it? I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on
Look at his
rails.
face. It's crazy.
It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try.
It's fixed.
Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness. If your mind is made up, there may be a way.
No, I have
There's
to
a
do it.
freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lomo,
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Cool. What you talking, you stole it? While it's not in our nature to stand idle at times like this, we should first consider how best to apply our individual skills. Try to straighten up. Here we go. Growl. If anyone stopped the speeding weapon of war, it is Iraq, but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that, even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Trino's gate. So, we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Shistola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Iraq, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Get it? Got it? Good. Let's do it. Leroy Jenkins style. Trino. Right. The place we're headed is the Bentini Depot. Although Trino has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. Oh dear. My friend here has volunteered for the mission. Yes, I did explain the dangers. A cargo equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. Guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini, well, that's your problem. I'm good at my job too, little lady. Lass. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Young lass. Where we call home. Ready? And our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. Officer in a flash, do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. Just bounce, son. Sight. Kid. Psyche!
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
All the sneezing and snotting.
I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
We got it opened up, y'all. Is young Cal on? He is. Might be AFK though. He's got a grandson now. He's 18 months. Alright, it don't look like he's there. Here, right? Hell on rails. Let's do it. I was thinking if we should go ahead and get some 5.0 stuff going. What's the time frame looking like? Oh, Chris jumped in. Hollow Promise. So this is 7.5 stuff. Even though this is 7.4 video. So I'm going to change my description to something, let y'all know. My precious viewers. I got like 6 or 8 of y'all. I let y'all know. We intimate over here, you know what I'm saying? Intimate viewership. We're close friends. Not really. Welcome back, E-Rock. You'll be happy to know the guard remains on high alert in the event any echoes appear in Yaktel. By the way, this is the 24-man. It's Final Fantasy XI themed. I think the last time we had a new one was 7.3. So if we go back and watch that, we opened up, what was it, Sandoria? Thanks, Andorian. As of now, there have been no reported sightings. We did, however, recently receive a missive from Kikwazana. He's finished conducting his tests with Prish and requests an audience. Makujaja has already left to meet with him. I can only assume you wish to be present to hear the results, so I would suggest you make for the outskirts at once. Coolio. Oops. The Crystarium. Where's Tuliola? A Crystarium. The outskirts. A Crystarium. Sometimes we got 6 minutes, cut. There's still a lot I'd like to see, both in and outside of the dome. But first I've got to know what Kikwazana has found out. Kikwazana was a most hospitable host during our time in Solution 9. The dining establishments he took us to were most unusual, but the meals were surprisingly delicious. Kikwazana. Thank you all for coming. So, what have you learned? After thorough examination of Prish and Al-Aqsal, we discovered that, just say it. Spit it out already. You've made your point that we're not really living. How bad could it be? Yes, as you say, you are indeed artificial life forms, each possessed of an electric core. Were said cores to be damaged, it would become increasingly difficult to maintain your form, until eventually you dissipate. This much you already know. And what is the present state of said cores? While Oxal's core shows signs of wear, there is no significant damage. I don't expect it will break it apart anytime soon. Prish's core, on the other hand, is, well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you hadn't already blinked out of existence. We used all the electro tricks we had to mend the worst of the cracks. But it has mended, yes. Her core should hold itself together, so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all that it would take for it to fall to pieces. It'll be fine. I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have left to do, right? And I couldn't imagine going on without you. We are comrades born of memories from the same home, after all. Even if those I can recall are few and far between. Ah, that's right. You're always so quick to share what you do recall. It's easy to overlook how much you've forgotten. Yes, Makujaja is right here. Huh? What is it? There's been an attack on Mammook. Strange creatures the land guards are unable to identify. An attack? Echoes in all likelihood. The sentries will need reinforcements. Let's hurry. Sorry, I'm over here wiping my nose when I'm talking. Nose all stopped up, breathing all loud. I hate getting sick. Where am I supposed to go? I took some Dayquil too, so. I'm over here. My thinking is not fully. What am I doing? No, not duty finder. Journal. And we're looking for the Crystadium. Yes. Now, Mook. The Crystadium. Hey, how much time we got? We're past 6 minutes. Psyche! Michael Jackson. Yeah, and you brought the others with you. You've all done well to hold the line. What is it called? Lamia? Lamaya? Those aren't unknown to my friend. Well, I've certainly never seen or heard of such creatures in Terral before. Who knows? I remember these fiends. In Vanadil, we call them Lamaya. Their cutting is matched only by their ferocity. Hi, young Katara.
Mama got me some new jeans.
There's some new jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like them. You like them?
Yeah.
Cool. Do a little foot dance in them?
Yeah.
Nice. Bye-bye. But thankfully not... Oh, wait, no, this... But thankfully not cunning or ferocious enough to overcome our lens guard. The situation's a little more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Allow me to explain. We were standing guard when an army of these snake creatures appeared as if out of nowhere, surrounding us in an instant. Their numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack any further, they could have easily overpowered us and besieged Mamluk. Just as all hope seemed lost, a strange mage arrived, barely a child, judging by her size, and filled the army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we could so much as ask her name or offer thanks. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were describing Cryo, but our magic's that destructive. Nah, bro, Cryo and Trino. We also retrieved this letter from the enemy's remains. Dearest champion, it is with great pleasure that I inform you a vessel for the king has at last been chosen. To that end, I have sent forth this celebratory military procession. I hope that it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juno for the coming coronation ceremony. Invited? As if he wasn't planning to release more echoes should we refuse. There are continued skirmishes to the south even as we speak, but
but I fear it's simply a battle of attrition.
Well, I'd love to be the one that gives Surreal Ja a sound thrashing. My place is with the Lens Guard. You seem to have a neck for passing on information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return.
With the shoes? With the shoes, though? I like it. I like it a lot. You gonna take that off?
No, not yet. We're just trying to mark that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This is just done.
That's nice. Cool.
Right then, let's go and kick Surreal Ja's scaly arse.
Hi.
Don't forget what Quiquizana said. If it looks like things are taking a turn for the worse, get out of there. Alright.
I prefer the nighttime music here better. The daytime music ain't bad. Dude, seriously? 13 minutes? It's Friday night. Is no one playing? Look! Another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut to the chase and get straight to the fighting.
Perhaps. But Surreal Ja struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk.
So, someone did force their way in. I assume you lot had simply grown impatient. Thieves, then? No. Such a feat is beyond the petty bandits wandering Yoctal. I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Whoever they are, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain.
Enough with all the prattling. You're clearly no match for E-Rock, so why not just turn yourself in to the Lens Guard?
Did you not read my letter? I have found a vessel worthy of our one true king. he who first incited conflict in the lands of Vanadil. This adventurer has no chance against such a primordial being. Very good, Sir Elja. Finally, we will have the power we need to rule. Rule Vanadil, yes, but we have need of subjects in this world, or should we simply slaughter them all? So long as we draw breath, you will not bring harm to this world or any other. I thought you might say as much. I'd expect nothing less from a man who's... perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, Iraq, never fear. When my echoes have finished with these appetizers, I've no doubt they will take their time on the main dish. Okay. I like the music. Doom Train.
Here it comes! Break for it!
It's the FF9 boss music, I think. Let's do it.
Where it is now! I'm counting on you!
The wrong button. Sorry, it's been a while. Been a while. Move up in here. Whoa!
The black car! Hurry! Good luck!
Oh no! What? Oh. I ain't learned a lesson.
Use the transport panels to get up there!
What's going on? No! No, I had too many weaknesses on me. I knew I shouldn't have stood in it.
why did I follow Nemesis? Oh. No, I did this last time. Nice. Got him, coach. That was fun. That was different.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Oh no, not another fight. I can't do it with Chris in the party. I have to believe that Yane will be safe with your comrades while we attend to the matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. You try not to join them, alright? This is battle will save certain points. That's one of them fights.
No!
Wow.
Can you stand?
Excuse me.
Yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Oh, not to pray this Cryo. Alright, I won't talk bad about Cryo. I do like her.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Oh. What happened? Oh, sorry, my live stream was skipping. Okay, here we go.
Those people by the canal.
Nice. Look at me, I'm a little film. Live stream is freezing again.
Help is on the way.
I'm coming, I'm coming. She made balloons. We're saved.
There may be other stragglers.
I wish I can gather all these together and put them in one big balloon. Got him, coach. Oh. I was so scared I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? Ha ha ha. My wife and I will be making our making for town hall straight away. You have my word on that. We've returned to check on everyone. I won't complain, but do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
There's a place on fire!
Our home! First things first, the fire.
The Lala home!
Take a leaf out of Hishtola's book.
Nice. It was you that put the fire out. How will I ever thank you? Now that we know it won't be spreading any further, we can all take shelter until this is over. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen the like. Priorities, yes. I'm going to run away, and we can talk about it later.
Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
Who needs help now?
A voice. Further out.
Go, Cryo! Oh, it's gonna be a big one, so it's got its full own little area.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
strong. They didn't die to that.
How many are there? Is that all of them?
Behemoth!
A behemoth!
Nice. Pistola on deck. Psych, kid.
You cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
What? Now I get to play with my dude finally? Whoa, whoa!
Ayani has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
Hold the line!
And hold the line we will, together.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins style.
No.
I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt.
Keep away from the clouds. If I never see another storm, nowhere is safe with so many of them. Some friendly winds, if you please.
Nice.
It worked! How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
ecliptic meteor!
It grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Ball lightning! Pistola, steam, lend me your strength!
The two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the triggers! The tide is turning! Press the attack!
Got him, coach. Hit him with a sword.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Remind me never to stand in your way. Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Nice. Thank you for staring.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
Ooh. Ay, 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 ay.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
We saved the little people. We did a good thing today.
They're safe. All of them.
She looks old. I only mention that because everyone looks young. Like almost everyone in this game. Everyone looks like that young. That face. No wrinkles. I see your mama. What?
Alila?
Your mama. Lila.
Cryle. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you
Noise.
know her?
Nice.
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale.
Nice.
You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Nice. I like it. Lost your side, across the stay, no injuries, no need to worry over her. To think of Miaili, New Kryle's mother, I too am eager to hear the details. After that battle, I think we all require a moment. You had better get some rest too, I mean it. While I'd rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city, I have done the worse for wear thanks to Y'shtola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we see Miaili. Into the mist. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream after this one. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything. And part of me is still terrified. By having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, let us go and have our answers. I'm up to it. Yeah, it's about to be 9:30. I need to go to bed. I got some church stuff in the morning. My son has a soccer game. Supposed to be meeting some friends. Got some stuff to do. So. Also, I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Went to the gym. Also, go to bed earlier, so hopefully I can get over this, whatever this throat sickness is going on. So. Many reasons, but I will be back, Lord willing. I mean, I might wait though to do 7.5. Wait till part 2 comes out so we get the full story. Big, hitting the big. Okay, let's see what's crazy.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. But even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt. It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy.
Niece, auntie!
The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
To explore a world yet unknown to us, save lives, and perform other such feats of her.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you.
I have to say, it's odd seeing Kryl in this role. When you first meet her, she's giving Alpha no hard time. She always acts mature, she always knows what to say, proper manners, so on and so forth. But with her background being revealed, it's like she's been put in a vulnerable place. I think that's interesting. So I just thought I'd point that out.
They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key. As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
That's ominous. So you're just gonna drop that heaviness on me, and then who's that? Drop that heaviness on me and then waddle away. Anyways. Who's the person in the green dress? Who dead? Psych kid, who dead? How bad deed? That's what this one. They like the golden steed. I was watching some Final Fantasy 14 1.0 cutscenes on YouTube. I was like, man, these cutscenes, everything looks big. Look at FF14, everything looks small. And not just this place, Malala place, but other places too. Someone got mad. They were like, well, Dontro has 20 plus hours of cutscenes compared to 1.0 has 5 hours of cutscenes. I'm like, okay, first off, how did you count that up? And second off, quantity ain't always better than quality. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. It's whatever. Waddle, 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 waddle.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the Electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Kryl. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
I miss Papa Lima.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear.
Good for her. See your sister's daughter after all these years.
Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Cool. Let's better solution 9. I should like to relax with a hot cup of tea. So it feels a little bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I'm more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive at Solution 9. If you don't mind we first make our way to Resolution? Gosan will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes. I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure, and Gosan will forgive me once I tell him Trino. This explains much. I wondered why I had seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. I asked where you've been. It's quite a long story. Tree, no. How were stalwart your companions traversing the mists continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not in fact come to harm, all's well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Shale. You're back. How did it go? Did you find a way down? Trino, cuh. Sorry, cuh. Trino. I've heard the name. Incredible that it's sheltered the Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data, and in that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Kral, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Porxies. Indeed, while I'm aware of the principle, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the 11 afflicted. I shall have to ask Stola to instruct me. It's the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be.
Alright, y'all.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
In the green dress again.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmarut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle.
Calyx.
As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or not? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone's salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Hydaelyn. She gone. Okay, well, we will start in Fate's footsteps next time. And we'll do some more Final Fantasy XI. Alright, well, we will see you in the next one. I'll say bye for now.